So now that we've seen the table, we'll see the stack plot. If you want to make a three-way table, you can make it like this. So you'll get comparison of data across 18 to 44, 45 to 64, and 65 plus. Okay, for the bar chart. Okay, you saw the bar plot. Let's see the pie chart now. As you can see, the data 9, 7, 4, 8 is plotted in the pie chart. Okay, I didn't know. Did I show this? Okay. So in the bar chart and the pie chart, you get the default gray option. So you can change the colors if you want by using the color function here. You see, this is null by default, and you can change it to any colors. We have 4, so let's say 4 different colors for each of the data. Even for the pie, you want some vibrant colors, you can just change the colors of the pie. This won't help with the data, but it helps with the visualization. After the bar plot, let's see the mosaic plot. Oops, sorry. Let's give this table another name, data 4. So this is my mosaic plot. Let's have it for data 5, which is the table of all 3 datas. Oops. This is confusing. Let's keep it to 2. Okay. Table function. Okay. One important function that you're going to use is prop.table. It gives you the proportion values in your table, the proportion values. Yep. So let's see this data set of data 1, January 485, February 462, March 500, April 420. These are the data observations over 5 months. The first row was 2010, the second row was 2009. What is the proportion of 485 from the total? How would you calculate that? You would just, get the proportion. R does this in the prop.table. Yeah. So for each individual item, you get the proportion. So you don't have to calculate it each time. Let's say you want to add it, saying what was the percentage in 2010. You just have to do a sum. Okay, I'll show this thing first. If you ever want to clear your console, just hit Control and L.
Control what?
L. And then it will clear your console so that you can start afresh. Anyway, so this is my prop table. For data 1, I just want the first row. So what I do is I write prop.table of data 1 and I just select the first row. This is a square bracket. Before the comma is the first row and after the comma is the column. So if I write 1 here, it's not visible at all. It is.
It's just kind of blurry.
Yeah. We'll change the laptop next time so that you can get a better display. So if I select just the first row, then this is the data I get. Let's say I want to select the second row. I just change it to 2 and I get the second row values.
What if you just wanted if you wanted it of all the rows, you would just put it within the circular parentheses, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you don't have to specify the row or the column. This is how you specify just a single row. I can.
If you wanted it to show the proportion of the cells within like every single row, then you would just do data 1 and then comma 1, right?
So this is not creating a new data table. So the proportions are not divided in that row. I'm just getting the data row out of the prop.table that I created earlier. So the sum total of the first row and the second row from this line, it's not 1.
Okay, so it's the
yes, it's still this
divided by everything.
It's still this divided by everything. I'm just getting these values in a single.
So when you use the square brackets, it does it over everything.
Yes.
Okay.
So it just gets the data out. I did that because I wanted to get the sum. let's say I just want the sum of the first row. This is the sum of the first row. What I did was sum prop dot table data 1 first row. I could do that for the second row, and I can do that for individual columns too. So if you are asked the marginal distribution of an item, so according to what row or what column you want, you can. What are you doing? Okay. You can just get this. The last thing on the agenda is margin dot table. Okay, it needs an array. Let's use data 2. Okay. So margin dot table is where you get the marginal distribution, but it needs an array. So I don't know whether I can. Well, I don't want to show you matrices now, but if you just go to margin dot table here, okay. You can see the usage. It's pretty simple. You just need the table as matrix, and you can get the marginal distribution across the row and the columns.
So can you type anything into that search bar and it'll tell you how to do it?
Yes. You can type the command name. It will give it here. You can also use question mark followed by the code, or help and the name of the code. So it will give you the details in. Okay.